I'm Sanjay Chawla, Salient's Chief Product Officer, and I'm here to go over some of the highlights from our Q4 2023 release. Let's dig in. So in Q4 2023, we are excited to announce the availability of CompleteView version 7.4. That's the main prize, and the couple things we're going to highlight are the recording server failover feature and the API improvements that we've made for events. Now, we've done a ton of other stuff in this release as well, which we're not going to cover here. That includes various bug fixes, enhancements, and even some work to make it easier to upgrade to version 7. But let's start with recording server failover. This is a feature that we had in previous versions of CompleteView, but there's a lot that we've done to improve it and bring it back into version 7. First and foremost, this feature now relies on storage pools, which is a capability that we added with version 7. And so it's easier to really scale the storage that's behind failover. But probably the most exciting things are some of the quality of life improvements to the failover feature itself. In the past, you couldn't get visibility into standby servers, which you now can. We've done some work to simplify where all the data is stored, especially event data. So that's now all on the shared storage. It used to not be the case. We've added a lot better logging and event tracking, so it's easy to understand the status of a failover event and the recovery. And probably the most exciting thing is the fact that when you're setting up recording server failover, we actually validate the configuration, meaning we ensure that the primary server, your standby server, that they can both talk to that same shared storage. That if there is a failure, that everything will actually work. So we do this configuration ahead of time. We won't even let you save that setting or that configuration if that validation fails. So great way to have a little bit of a sanity check that the setup that you're doing is actually going to work in the case of a failover event. So very exciting introduction of a feature that's now back and better than it's ever been. The other enhancement that we've made, this is really targeted to technology partners. So this is all around events. And so this impacts both the COM and REST interfaces, very exciting. And what we've done is we've introduced a concept of generic events. So it's not necessary for it to be an alarm or a motion event. It's just a generic event. And now you can pump those into CompleteView, as many as you want, as frequently as you want. And you can use it certainly to trigger motion or alarm recordings, have it call up cameras in alarm view, trigger actions, all that kind of stuff. But it's generic. It doesn't have to be a motion or alarm. And really valuable, you can have a description that rides along, and that description is visible to the operator in CompleteView. It can be searched. So great way to get information into CompleteView. Again, super common use cases would be enhancing an access control integration, sending some information into CompleteView about an access control event, or even analytics from cameras or from other sources, sending those events into CompleteView that something interesting has occurred. Additionally, we've also made it easy to get information out of CompleteView. So both the COM and REST interface, you can get events out. This includes server events, camera events, user events. You can pull, obviously, the associated video. And so fantastic for building or enhancing external applications. Again, if you've got a central monitoring solution, maybe you've got just an access control platform, you want to get some information out of CompleteView, this would be a fantastic way to do it. Again, available in both the COM and REST interfaces. And that's pretty much it. There's a ton more that we've done in this release that we're very excited about. You can visit the website listed here to learn more. Certainly, you can also always get the gory details by getting the release notes available on the downloads page. But thank you so much. We are so excited to have CompleteView 7.4 out the door just in time for the holidays and Christmas season. And we'll see everyone in 2024.